Let us see question number 1. If x, v and a denote the displacement, velocity and acceleration of the particle executing simple harmonic motion of time period capital T, then which of the following does not change with time? आपल्याला 4 इक्वेशन दिलेले आहे ABCD चॉईसमध्ये, त्यातला कुठला इक्वेशन टाईमवर डिपेंड नाही, इंडिपेंडेंट ऑफ टाईम आहे, हे आपल्याला प्रूव्ह करून दाखवायचं आहे. तर ए आणि सी तर लगेच कट होतील, कारण दोघांमध्ये व्ही आलेला आहे, व्ही स्क्वेअर आलेला आहे. सो ए अँड सी आर रॉंग. वाय? द रिझन इज दिस. ए, since the given function is directly proportional to v square, therefore it depends on time. C, since given function depends on velocity v, therefore it also depends on time t. Therefore A and C are wrong. आता बी आणि डी फक्त राहील. बी, the given function is a into t, a for acceleration, a into t upon x is equal to acceleration is given by omega square x into period t upon x. X cancels, but omega is equal to 2 pi upon capital T. Therefore omega square is equal to 4 pi square upon t square. Therefore the given function is equal to x is cancelled, so omega square is written as 4 pi square upon t square multiplied by t. So this is equal to 4 pi square upon t. So the function is inversely proportional to capital T. Therefore it also depends on time t. It also depends upon time t. Therefore B is wrong. So the remaining function is D. The given function is equal to AT upon B, where acceleration A is equal to omega square x, velocity v is equal to omega multiplied by under root a square minus a square. A is the amplitude. So best way we will use the symbol for acceleration f. So this is equal to f into t upon v, where f is the acceleration, and therefore this a into t upon v is equal to f into t upon v is equal to omega square x upon omega multiplied by under root a square minus x square into t. So this is equal to omega into t into x upon under root a square minus x square. This is dimensionless quantity. So this is equal to 2 pi upon capital T multiplied by T under root x upon under root a square minus x square. So this is equal to 2 pi into bracket x upon under root a square minus x square. So RHS has no unit, therefore C is independent of time t. Independent of time t, therefore D is correct. हा मीटर मध्ये मीटर अपॉन मीटर कॅन्सल 2 पाय युनिटलेस क्वांटिटी आहे. सो युनिटलेस अँड डायमेन्शनलेस. It has no unit and no dimensions. And therefore D is correct. So this function D is independent of time t. Dimensionally you can give like this. So in short you can give the equation like this. A into T upon V has SI unit. Acceleration is meter per second square multiplied by second upon meter per second. So no unit. Meter into second square upon meter into second square. Therefore A into T upon V has no unit. Dimensions of A into T upon V is equal to M0, L0, T0. Therefore D is correct. This is a shortcut method, unit and dimension method. So either you can explain like this or you can explain like this. So A into T upon V has no dimensions, has no unit like this. Second question. Two particles A and B execute simple harmonic motion of period capital T and 5 times T by 4. They start from mean position. The phase difference between them when the particle A completes one oscillation will be. So we are given the period of A and B and we are to find the phase difference. Let delta is equal to phase difference ही क्वांटिटी विचारली आपल्याला. phase difference between two atoms A and B after time T is equal to capital T is equal to time taken by A to complete one oscillation. One oscillation. Therefore delta is equal to 2 pi nt 2 pi nt where n is a frequency is equal to 2 pi upon t into delta t. This is equation 1, where n is equal to 1 upon t and delta t is equal to time difference between period of A and B, and therefore delta t is equal to 5 times t by 4 minus t, that is equal to t by 4. Put 2 in 1, therefore delta phase difference is equal to 2 pi, frequency is the reciprocal of period, and this is equal to t by 4, that is equal to pi by 2 radian. Therefore phase difference is equal to delta is equal to pi by 2 radian. This is the correct answer. And therefore the correct choice is A. Therefore A is the correct answer. Method 2. We know this figure. One cycle correspond to time capital T correspond to distance lambda corresponding to phase difference 2 pi radian. Therefore time difference delta t corresponds to what? So delta t upon capital T is equal to 2 pi, delta t is equal to t by 4 into t is equal to 2 pi. T cancel. So t by 4 correspond to pi by 2. Like this. अगर आपण t by 4 टाकलं तर आपल्याला फेज डिफरन्सची व्हॅल्यू आपल्याला टाकता येऊ शकते. सो दॅट इज इक्वल टू पाय बाय 2 रेडियन. कसं केलं तरी सेम आन्सर येते. सो दिस इज 0, दिस इज t by 4, t by 2, 3t by 4, and this is t. So this is 2 pi radian, this is pi radian, and this is pi by 2 radian. So t by 4 correspond to pi by 2 radian. Phase difference between the two SLM is equal to 90 degrees. Like this. Next, question number 3. It is related with the area of composition of two SLM. Two simple harmonic motions are represented by y1 is equal to and y2 is equal to. The ratio of their amplitude is 1:1, 2:1, 1:3 and √3:1. आपल्याला दोघे एसएचएमचे amplitude अगोदर काढावे लागेल. So the first SHM is given by y1 is equal to I will write down the equation 5 into sin of 2 pi t plus √3 cos of 2 pi t. This is equation 1. Y2 is equal to 5 sin 2 pi t plus pi by 2. This is equation 2. Let R2 is equal to amplitude of SHM Y2. Then Y2 is equal to R2 sin omega t plus alpha. This is equation 2 dash. Comparing 2 and 2 dash. R2 is equal to 5 units. This is equation comparing. R2 तर माहिती आहे का? आता R1 काढायचं आहे आपल्याला. Let R1 is equal to resultant amplitude of SHM by 2, sorry, by 1. Equation 1 can be written as y1 is equal to 5 sin 2 pi t plus 0 plus bracket open केला आपण 5 root 3 cos of 2 pi t. So this is equal to 5 sin 2 pi t plus 0 plus 5 root 3 sin cos जर sin लिहिला 2 pi t plus pi by 2. So this is equation small a. Also by composition of two SHMs, y1 is equal to a1 sin of omega t plus alpha 1 plus a2 sin of omega t plus alpha 2. Equation 3 dash. Comparing a and a dash, we get तर कंपेअर केलं तर a1 ची व्हॅल्यू 5 युनिट आहे. अल्फा 1 इज इक्वल टू 0 आला. a2 इज इक्वल टू 5 रूट 3 युनिट आलं आणि अल्फा 2 इज इक्वल टू 5 by 2. That R1 is equal to under root. So this is the theory of composition. R1 is equal to under root. A1 square amplitude of the first SHM plus A2 square plus twice A1 A2 cos of alpha 1 minus alpha 2. So this is equal to under root 5 square plus 5 root 3 bracket square plus 2 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5 root 3 into cos of 0 minus pi by 2. But cos of minus pi by 2 is equal to 0, and therefore R1 is equal to under root of 25 plus 25 multiplied by 3. So that is equal to 25 plus 75, that is equal to root of 100. And therefore R1 is equal to 10 unit. This is equation B. So we know R1 is equal to 10 unit, R2 is equal to 5 unit. So we have to find the ratio of R1 and R2. त्याबद्दल ह्या याच्याची ॲम्प्लिट्यूड आपल्याला काढावी लागली. ही जर डायरेक्ट मिळालं आपल्याला साईनचा मल्टिप्लायर म्हणजे ॲम्प्लिट्यूड असतो, पण इथे दोन एसएचएमचा कॉम्पोजिशन आहे. कॉम्पोजिशन ऑफ टू एसएचएमच्या कंडिशन पण सॅटिस्फाय होतात. दे आर हॅव्हिंग सेम पिरियड 2 pi t, 2 pi t, both are along the same path in their form. What is the required quantity in their form? R1 upon R2 is equal to 10 units upon 5 units, that is equal to 2 upon 1. So R1 as to R2 is equal to 2 as to 1. This is the answer. 2 as to 1. Therefore B is correct. B is correct. So we are using the theory of composition of two SHMs like this. So we are given two SHM, Y1 and Y2. So this Y2 is compared with the general equation of SHM, amplitude multiplied by sin of omega t plus alpha. So comparing these 2 and 2 dash, R2 is equal to 5 unit, omega is equal to 2 pi, alpha is equal to pi by 4, etc. So we require only amplitude, so R2 is equal to 5 unit, that we have substituted here. Now we have to find amplitude, resultant amplitude of first SHM. So it is the composition of two SHM. So if you open this bracket, then R1 is equal to 5 sin 2 pi t plus 0, 5 root 3, हा 5 याला पण मल्टिप्लाय करेल into cos. So this is sin function, this should be converted into the cos. तर cosच्या ऐवजी sin जर टाकलं तर इथे आपल्याला 90 डिग्री ॲड करावा लागेल तो pi by 2. So complete equation y1 is equal to 5 sin 2 pi t plus 0 plus 5 root 3 sin 2 pi t plus pi by 2. Now you can compare this equation of composition of two SHM. Y1 is equal to a1 sin of omega t plus alpha 1 plus a2 sin of omega t plus alpha 2. Comparing these two terms, so a1 is equal to 5, alpha 1 is equal to 0, a2 is equal to 5 root 3 and alpha 2 is equal to pi by 2. So this bracket in the equation of resultant amplitude, equation law of parallelogram सारखं आहे. So alpha 1 is 0, alpha 2 is equal to 90 degree. So this is cos of minus 90 and cos of 90 is 0. So this third term, this will vanish. So there are only two terms, square of 5, that is 25, and square of 5 root 3, that is the 25 multiplied by 3, and therefore this is root of 100. So R1 is equal to 10 unit. So R1 upon R2 is equal to 10 unit upon 5 unit, that is equal to 2 upon 1, like this. Next, question number 4. These are the basic problems related with the linear SHM. A particle executing simple harmonic motion has a period of 6 seconds. The time taken by the particle to move from mean position to half of the amplitude starting from the mean position is 1 by 4 second, 3 by 4 second, 1/2 second, 3 by 2 second. आपल्याला जनरल मेथड माहिती पाहिजे. स्मॉल टी ची व्हॅल्यू इन टर्म्स ऑफ पिरियड आपल्याला काढता येईल. पिरियडची व्हॅल्यू बदलू शकते लक्षात. सो द पाथ ऑफ द SHM इज लाईक दिस. This is point A, observation position. This is mean position, and this is negative action position B. So here x is equal to 0. This is the point B, where x is equal to a by 2, a for amplitude, a for amplitude. Particles start from mean position, therefore alpha is equal to 0 for mean position. So you have to find this time t. Time taken to move from O to P. Let T is equal to time taken by the particle performing SHM to move from mean position O, that is displacement x is equal to 0 to point P, where displacement x is equal to a by 2, half of the amplitude. Therefore, in linear SHM, displacement x जनरल फॉर्मूला अपन यूज करते हैं. डिस्प्लेसमेंट x इज इक्वल टू a sin ओमेगा t plus alpha. So this is the equation capital A, where alpha is equal to 0 degree for mean position. X is equal to a by 2 at point P. Omega is equal to 2 pi upon capital T. Small t is equal to question mark. So put in A. Therefore a by 2 is equal to a sin 2 pi upon capital T into t plus 0. So a cancel. So 1/2 is equal to sin of 2 pi t upon capital T. Therefore sin inverse 1/2 is equal to 2 pi t upon capital T. Sin inverse 1/2, that is equal to pi by 6 radian, is equal to 2 pi t upon capital T, and therefore pi cancel. So t is equal to t by 12. T by 12. So this is equation 1. Therefore time taken t is equal to t by 6 or t by 12. The period जी value आपल्याला दिलेली. The period is 6 seconds. That is equal to 6 by 12, that is equal to 1/2 second. So here I will write down given quantity. Capital T is equal to 6 seconds. Small t is equal to question mark. So small t is equal to 1/2 second. This is the correct answer, and therefore the correct choice is C. So this result is important. हे काही theory question असे पण भेटले जातात. The time taken to move the particle performing SHM from mean position to half of the amplitude is t by 12 seconds, where t is a period, like this. तर पिरियडची व्हॅल्यू दिली असेल तर आपण याप्रमाणे आन्सर पण काढू शकतो, लाईक दिस. आता समजा पार्टिकल जर पी पासून म्हणजे A/2 पासून एला गेला तर दोघीकडे डिस्टन्स A/2 सारखंच आहे. पण हा P to A जर्नीसाठी लागणारा टाईम जो आहे तो नक्कीच या इक्वेशन 1मधल्या T/12पेक्षा जादा राहील. कारण एक्स्ट्रीम पोझिशनला स्पीड 0 होऊन जातो, म्हणजे मोशन स्लो डाऊन होते. इकडे टाईम जादा लागेल, म्हणजे ओपासून एपर्यंतचा टाईम जादा राहील, कमी राहील तो, आणि ओपासून पीपर्यंतचा, आणि पीपासून एपर्यंतचा टाईम जो आहे तो नक्कीच जादा राहील. T/12पेक्षा जादा येईल, तर तो पण आपल्याला काढता येईल. दोघे ठिकाणी डिस्टन्स सारखाच आहे, A/2 पण स्पीडमध्ये फरक पडतो आहे. फ्रॉम मीन पोझिशन टू पी द मोशन इज फास्ट, टाईम टेकन इज लेस. फ्रॉम P to A मोशन इज स्लो, therefore it will take longer time. And total time from O to A is equal to T/4 because half oscillation is completed. हे असे रिलेशन आपल्याला बरेच काढता येऊ शकतात. नाव we will see question number 15 along with question number 4. 15चे दोन पार्ट आहेत, त्यातला पहिला पार्ट हाच आहे. सो I will read the question. A particle executes simple harmonic motion between x is equal to -a and x is equal to +a. The time taken for it to go from 0 to A/2 is t1, म्हणजे हा टाइम. 0 to A/2 means half of the amplitude is t1, and to go from A/2 to A is t2. Then t1 is less than t2, t1 is greater than t2. आताच आपण बघितलं रिझल्ट. आपल्याला फक्त T1 आणि T2चा कंपॅरिझन विचारलेलं आहे. आपल्याला T1 T2चा रेशो पण विचारला जाऊ शकतो, T2 पण सेपरेटली विचारला जाऊ शकतो. सो नाव दिस इज अवर फिगर. A, O, B, P, x is equal to 0, x is equal to A/2, x is equal to E. So this time interval is a T1. I will use small t. This time interval is a T2. So here the velocity is maximum. Since distance OP is equal to PA is equal to A/2. This distance is A/2, this distance is also A/2. Since distance OP is equal to PA is equal to A/2, and at mean position O, that is x is equal to 0, speed is maximum equal to omega into E, omega into capital E, and at positive extreme position at positive extremity capital E, that is x is equal to A, speed is minimum equal to 0. Therefore from O to P to A, speed decreases, therefore T1 is less than T2, always distance सारखा आहे पण टाइम वेगळे. So from question number 4, T1 is equal to T/12, equation 1, this. Also T1 per T2 is equal to T by 4 is equal to time taken to move from O to E to complete 1/4 oscillation. Therefore, using 1 T by 12 plus T2 is equal to T by 12 T by 4. Therefore, T2 is equal to T by 4 minus T by 12. LCM 12 is last. So this is equal to 3T minus T, that is equal to 2T by 12. So T2 is equal to T by 6 is equal to time taken to move from x is equal to a by 2 to x is equal to a. This is equation second. Therefore, T1 upon T2 is equal to T by 12 upon T by 6, that is equal to 6 by 12, that is equal to 1/2. Therefore, T2 is equal to 2 times T1. Therefore, T2 is greater than T1 or T1 is less than T2. तोच रिझल्ट आपल्याला मिळाला. हे मॅथमॅटिकली आपण प्रूव्ह केलं. T1 T2 चा रेशो पण आपण काढला. T1 upon T2 is equal to this much 1/2. So the same problem can be extended like this. जर पिरियड माहिती असेल तर कसं आपल्याला करता येईल, पण इथे आता पिरियडची गरज नाही आहे. Hello sir. So question number 4 and question number 15, they can be combined. So remember this figure. At mean position x is equal to 0, at p x is equal to half of the amplitude, and at positive extreme position x is equal to amplitude. So we have to compare these two times. One time is from O to P, x is equal to 0 to x by 2, a by 2, and second time is u2 from x is equal to a by 2 to x is equal to a. So this distance OP and this distance PA both are same, a by 2, a by 2, but near the mean position the velocity is maximum. Here velocity is always 0. इथे एक्स्ट्रीम पोझिशनला मोशन रिव्हर्स होते आणि आपल्याला माहिती जेव्हा जेव्हा मोशन रिव्हर्स होते, मोशन कुठली करते ना, तेव्हा वेलॉसिटी 0 असते. सो वेलॉसिटी इज 0, मिनिमम वेलॉसिटी इज मॅक्सिमम. सो ॲज द पार्टिकल मूव्स फ्रॉम O to P, P to A, its speed goes on decreasing. So speed decreases, therefore it will take longer time in this distance a by 2 than this. T1 नेहमीच कमी असणार आहे कारण इथे मोशन फास्ट आहे. T2 ज़्यादा असेल कारण इथे मोशन स्लो डाऊन झाली. सो T1 इज लेस दॅन T2 लॉजिकली. एक्झॅक्टली आपल्याला रिलेशन पाहिजे असेल तर हा O to P साठी लागणारा टाईम आपण इथे ऑलरेडी काढलेला आहे. सो इट इज इक्वल टू T by 12 सेकंड. आता हा टाईम आपल्याला काढायचा आहे. So T1 plus T2 is equal to total time taken to move from O to A. O to A, it is a 1/4 oscillation. So time taken to complete 1/4 oscillation is equal to capital T by 4. So this T1 plus T2 is equal to T by 4. It is a time taken to move from O to A to complete 1/4 oscillation. So we know T1 from equation 1. So we substitute T1 is equal to T by 12 and we can find T2. So T2 comes to be T by 6. So T1 is equal to T by 12, T2 is equal to T by 6, and therefore the ratio of T1 upon T2 is 1:2. So T1 is less than T2. T1 less than T2 आपल्याला असं पण कंपेअर करता येऊ शकतात. T1 T2 चा रेशो पण आपल्याला काढता येऊ शकतो. The same thing is possible for reverse motion. A to P and P to A. Time interval तोच राहील. So to move from O to P or P to A, time is T by 12. The time taken from P to A or A to P is T by 6. मोशन रिव्हर्स झाली तरी पण टाईममध्ये फरक होणार नाही एकदम. Okay, we'll stop here. Now we will see the remaining problem in the next session. So this chapter oscillation we have completed in theory part. Now we are taking the problems on it.